Check one, two, check one, two, check one, two. What is up, guys? It's your boy Kagi, back at it again with a new video. And in this video, I bring you Tevaera. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an ecosystem very similar to Treasure DAO. If you guys know about Treasure DAO, powered by the magic token right here, this is a big ecosystem in the Arbitrum network. I actually started reading about Tevaera, which is in the CK Sync network. The CK Sync network is a big network. It has a lot of hype. People are talking about it, and an airdrop is coming very soon. I will be making a video on how to engage in this ecosystem for a potential airdrop if you engage with this ecosystem. So I'm going to give you the strategy that I'm going to use, that I'm actively using, so you guys can potentially get some tokens from this ecosystem for free. Inside this ecosystem, I started looking into games. So I looked into Tevaera. So I'm like, what is this? So I started reading about it. So I went ahead and I went to the login or play now. Boom, right? And it took me here. Mint Citizen ID. This reminded me very much into what Treasure DAO did. They actually have an ID within the Treasure DAO ecosystem that you can claim for yourself. So I'm like, damn, this is really interesting. And this is still on the test network for CK Sync. Right now, it's not even working. Right now, it's not even actually working for me. So I might just have to skip this for now. We have a few games. So we have one game right here, and we have another game right here. Right now, I cannot play it because I need my Citizen ID. So I cannot use my Citizen ID because I can't mint it right now. But anyways, I'm still going to show you this, and there's people playing. These were the early adopters playing this game and playing around in this ecosystem, and it's really, really interesting. So as of right now, 2 games in this ecosystem, but it's very similar to Treasure DAO. You know, mini games that are fun, that are really addicting, right? Maybe they have a really big game in the future, but for now, it looks like the strategy is very similar to what Treasure DAO is doing. Now, the advantage that they have is that they're first movers, right, in the CK Sync world. So that's why I'm really, really like looking into this. Now, something very different from Treasure DAO. Treasure DAO is not a blockchain, right? Treasure DAO is just an ecosystem within the Arbitrum network. Now, this one is going to have its own chain inside the CK Sync chain, right? So it's actually an L3. And as you can see right here, it says it, a customizable L3 gaming hyperchain on CK Sync that is infinitely scalable. Now, it's going to have a DEX, it's going to have a marketplace, of course, and it's compatible, of course, with Ethereum. So this is very similar to this. And as you can see, they have a marketplace here. They have a swap feature here as well, a DEX, and they also have games. So it's very similar. If we look at this token right here, it is at a $400 million valuation. Now, Tevaera has not released their token, but they actually made a thread on Twitter that I was like, oh, now I get it. Now I get it. And it's very interesting because they have a little bit more than what Treasure DAO is offering to the people that are part of the ecosystem. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at this ecosystem. Tevaera gaming ecosystem is unique and natively built on CK Sync era to unlock the next era of on-chain gaming. 2 core offerings to enable Web3 game mass adoption, gaming infrastructure, and fun and fair games. So really interesting, right? Right off the bat, a first of its kind multiplayer networking framework for on-chain games with features like matchmaking, chats, and leaderboards. This is what really got me really interesting, because of course I have nodes in Myria, I have nodes in Gala Games. So for me, this was like, okay, this is really interesting. I'm gonna really look into this and keep a lookout. I went to Discord, really nice people, really nice community there. So you guys can go ahead, link in the description, and check it out. So an L3 hyperchain on CK Sync that will be infinitely scalable, fast, cost-effective, and secure by Teva nodes. Teva chain will enable the transition of Teva games to fully on-chain games and governance. So I'm kind of bullish on this. If this ecosystem starts, you know, moving in the right direction, I think I'm going to go into some nodes. I don't know how that's going to work. There's not a lot of information about it. And of course, this has the potential of a magic ecosystem at a 400 million valuation. And we're talking about a 400 million valuation in a bear market, almost, you know, entering the bull, but we're still in a bear. And that's pretty good. That is pretty good. So this could potentially have that power, right? That the same power that Treasure DAO has, right? This is just a video so you guys understand that we're very early in Web3 gaming. We're very early. There's a lot of blockchains coming out. There's a lot of communities out there that people don't know about. And I'm trying to bring you guys the new wave, this one is bullish for me. I am going to keep checking it out. And of course, I really want to play the game, but I cannot play the game right now because the thing is just not working. I can't mint my Citizen ID. And don't worry, it's not on the main chain yet. It's on the test chain, so it's not a big deal. But once it's on the main chain, I will let you know. So make sure you follow me on Twitter. I will let you guys know. I will let you guys know as soon as this is on the main chain, so you guys can actually mint this and start interacting with this ecosystem, because this ecosystem looks like it has the juice, ladies and gentlemen, especially because it's the first mover in CK Sync, and CK Sync is going insane. And of course, I'm not trying to bullshit you. Look at this. CK Sync, they just tweeted recently. They just opened their mainnet, their alpha mainnet, and look how crazy it went. 2.7 million impressions. People are really, really, really looking forward to this ecosystem, but because of course Arbitrum was so successful, and this one, people are really looking into it, so that they can potentially get on airdrops. Now, for the airdrop, I will teach you in another video coming very, very soon, for you guys to understand how to get involved in a way that makes sense for you guys, step by step, and so that you guys can potentially make some money in the CK Sync ecosystem. Anyways, guys, make sure you like, make sure you comment, and make sure you subscribe to the #1 Web3 gaming channel in the world. I'll see you guys next video. Peace.